What is up? My name is abskEPiC, and I am here
This is Big KO. How's everyone doing?
Big KO, and we are here to discuss the recent Smash reveal, uh, which is Smash for Switch confirmed. Um,
Yeah.
we're here to do a good prediction, at least our best heads put together prediction of characters that we'll most likely see for Smash for Switch. And the format we're going to do, we're going to start with new characters, and we're going to start talk about aspects of returning characters right after. So without
Yes.
further ado, let's start with the new characters. Obviously, the new
Inklings
Inklings.
have been confirmed, so
So yeah, we got the Inklings. We have the male and female one. They are both in the trailer. And even though like the male disappears, he pops up when he sees the fire back
yeah.
again. And obviously Mario and Breath of the Wild Link looking deadly as hell.
Yeah, no. Really dark game. I'm looking forward to it. So excited. So basically Epic and I are gonna have our list of characters that we came up with of who likely is gonna be the next newcomers for
Yeah.
Smash 5.
So we'll start off with one of the games that's been floating around since recently, and that is Arms. What do you think's happening here?
For arms, I'm gonna put Springman will be the newcomer, but much like how Olimar and Elf, you could switch between the two, but they have the same move set. They're gonna do Ribbon Girl and Springman just so you have like choices. But overall, for the character select screen, it's gonna be Springman.
Yeah, I agree with that too. You never know if they might put in a different type of character like Twin Tail. She wouldn't be
Yeah,
too hard, but
yeah. I definitely could see like Twin Tail or Mummy Man, or Master Mummy. There you go, it's Master Mummy. Being like assist trophies because they would be really good assist trophies for sure.
other than that, I think another game that we saw on the direct when Smash was revealed was Donkey Kong's Tropical Freeze.
I believe it was the mini direct before that, but yeah, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze the port is coming to the Switch, so
Yeah,
which makes me think we will get a new DK rep. Now, me personally, I would love King K. Rool, but we probably won't get King K. Rool due to the fact that, I mean, unless a new Donkey Kong Country game happens and the Kremlings are the main villains, that won't happen. So I'm going to say Dixie Kong
yeah,
might be a
that's my
newcomer.
positive answer as well. As much as they like went out to reveal was it Crazy Kong or what's that guy's name?
Funky Kong.
Funky Kong. As much as they would reveal that one, I think they're gonna go with the Dixie Kong on this one for the
Yeah,
female
and
rep.
she had her own game too, Donkey Kong Country 3, which
Yeah,
is also a good game. But pretty much like all the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country games are all classics in their own right. So
represented for
it would
old
only
and
make
new.
sense to have Dixie Kong
Yeah.
be next rep. So
Okay. After that, we have the new Xenosaga. I haven't played this game yet. Can you tell us a little bit about the Rex? What's his name?
oh yeah, Rex is he. I've been playing a little bit like on and off just because I've been busy with work and that. But he based on what I've been playing with the game so far, he's definitely different, more different than Shulk. Like the driver system, while it seems similar than the Monado system, it makes him different enough to
To warrant a
be
new
his
slot.
own playable character. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
dig
and
his
I know
look
people
too.
want Pyra over Rex playable, but I don't see it happening just mainly because Rex is like you see that character first, and he plays more important to the story, and Pyra is like the supporting character
Yeah.
more
And
or less.
isn't
So
she the physical embodiment of a sword that he uses anyways?
yeah, pretty much. So unless they kind of do like a Rex Pyra combo, but I don't know. I doubt they'll do that.
Hmm. Maybe something with the final smash like they have Robin and
Yeah,
Crom.
they might do with Robin and Crom, where like Pyra makes the cameo, and
Yeah.
which makes sense. But yeah, no, I have Rex down as another newcomer as for the
For the Switch.
Xenoblade
Yeah.
series.
Xenoblade and Switch. All right, up next we have the new announced Metroid Prime 4 announced at E3. And
Yes,
we have no new information about the game, right?
we
But
just see a Metroid Prime 4 logo, and like it's just saying Metroid Prime 4.
that's
Doesn't
it.
tell you when it's coming out, it just says it's in development. So, and I mean,
Yeah.
no matter how we look through this, Epic and I have been talking. It's going to be a controversial pick. Like, we might not even get a new Metroid rep, but if we do, I think they're going to attempt to do Ridley. But that is just my opinion.
Yeah. My issue is if they do Metroid Prime 4 and Dark Samus returns, we're going to see him become part of the cast, right? Because that
Yeah,
means he's been central to 4 games, give or take
yeah.
the first one with the cameo end, well, the ending, but
Then
he's
2 and 3, he played like a really significant role. So
if
to the
they
point where like he was almost final boss material in 3,
he
if I'm
was
correct.
he was the final boss in 2 when you do the
Yeah,
escape scene, and I believe he was the second final boss for that, and then he materializes into, I believe that last thing's name was actually in Metroid Prime or something like that, or it was
yeah,
his final form. But either way, it was pretty chaotic, that fight. And I barely have memories of Metroid Prime 3 because it's been a while, right? But
yeah. Spoiler: he's going to be playing the Metroid Prime series in his next playthrough.
oh god, thanks for taxing me up for that one, man. Okay,
No problem.
up up
And like
next.
the
Ooh,
third, I think the third Metroid rep we could have, it's since when we were going in the
you're
Prime
going.
aspect of it,
Oh, you're
that
going.
I suggested was like maybe Silex, because in Metroid Prime 3, the 100% ending, there's this mysterious ship which people are
Oh
saying
yeah.
that's like Silex's ship at the end.
And
So
it's not
we might,
unlike Nintendo to do stuff we haven't seen before.
yeah.
Right? Like
So
let's seriously talk about how they put Corrin in. We
yeah,
haven't seen.
exactly. Yeah,
So he's not.
a character where like the game was out in Japan, but it
Uh,
wasn't out in North America yet. So yeah, no, don't. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. But and sadly, we might only get the Samus and Zero Suit Samus 2, which would be very unfortunate. But
we
that's also in
they're
the
still
realm too.
still a crowd favorite either way.
Yeah. So
Um,
Metroid's in a tight spot right now. But
mhm.
Epic says Dark Samus for his rep, and I'm going with Ridley. So
All right. Up next, we have the Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. It's been around for years, and there's a lot of picks from there.
a lot
Um,
of Zelda
we
characters.
kind of looked in,
all
and
all
we
that have justifiable means to be playable, and like the fact that they play a significant role throughout the Zelda games.
yeah. My personal pick from that one is Tetra because she was DLC for the 3DS edition and the Wii U edition. I don't imagine if she sold well or not, but
Yeah,
it would pair up with the Toon Link that has been floating around Brawl and
and Smash Four, and I mean it would give like the cell shaded Zelda games, more representation, if you will.
yeah.
Not to say like yeah, because I'm open to Tetra, and I told Epic that my pick would be Impa, just because Impa has been an important character since the very first Zelda game, being Zelda's aid.
Yeah,
Now,
that's definitely
granted,
welcome.
some say he might be a Sheik clone, but if they take the Hyrule Warriors moveset, she might not even be a Sheik clone. She might
Entire.
be like a hybrid of Sheik and Cloud, which God, that would be scary. But
Yeah. What's your the other one is another fan favorite from the same game. Yeah.
Linkle, I'm thinking they might go there.
Linkle would definitely please the female audience with that one because I know a lot
Yeah,
of girls really love Linkle, and I know a lot of guys do too. So I'm not too
yeah,
opposed to having Linkle in the game, even just as a as a alt like Dark Link was to Link. I would still dig having Linkle as a.
yeah. I agree, but my only concern is: do you know if Team Ninja owns the rights to Linkle, or is it an original Nintendo character?
Tech. I
Because you got to
imagine it
remember,
would
Team
be.
Ninja developed the game, right?
But it's not unlike that Nintendo to throw something into the water and say, "Yeah, let's do it," right? Like
Yeah,
no one expected Wii Fit Trainer. There's no one that came up with
yeah.
that.
I mean, as interesting enough, like you know how everyone's like, "Oh, there's got to be a WTF character in every Smash Bros.
Oh
game."
no.
I guess Linkle would be classified as your WTF character.
Yeah, but she'd be a welcome WTF character, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're almost getting to our bold picks. Kylan, not Kylan, well, Big KO. Do you prefer talking about your prediction here, the one with the captain.
The one with the captain, yes, you betcha. I know people are sick of Mario reps, and I mean it's understandable. It really is. I mean, and this comes from a diehard Mario fan. I love Mario. Epic can testify. Like I seriously love Mario. Like I have all his games virtually, even like his shitty ones. So,
Even the shitty ones.
but my pick for like a newcomer is gonna be Captain Toad because of the port of Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker coming to the Switch, and Captain Toad just playing a prominent role in like the Nintendo games of 3D World and Odyssey.
Yeah.
And the fact that you could get that Toad representation in general, because there's people that have wanted Toad to be playable since like Melee, so
Why not?
but Toad is part of Peach's moveset, so you could meet halfway and have Captain Toad be playable. And I think the whole he can jump as long as he has his backpack might be a cool concept.
Yeah, just
If
him
done
getting
right,
around
but-
on Battlefield would be interesting. Like trying to get up to platforms. You know, they would have to give him some sort of latch or grapple. To get back
like
up.
I bet like I bet they would do like something with Olimar's up B, like you know how if you throw your Pikmin you could go higher, or if you mash B like with your Wii Fit or whatever, you could go higher and faster. I feel like if they do a gimmick where he could toss his book bag off the stage and then
Like come back up.
yeah, and then that's where he would grant his jump ability. Mind you, his jump still wouldn't be that good because in the Mario games where you could play as a Toad or Blue Toad for that matter,
Jump wasn't that
Toads
good anyways.
are notorious for not having great jumps. Like they're fast, but they don't have that great of a jump speed. So
It's a welcome addition to the playstyle. I say let it happen.
yeah, no, I'm down for it too. I mean, my other possible Mario rep, if we do get more Mario reps, which would be nice, but I don't think is happening, would be Paper Mario.
I agree with that one wholeheartedly. Paper Mario has been looming around for a while in the category of beloved Nintendo character, but still different from original
and
Mario.
And I mean, very long overdue, because like, if we could have Link and Toon Link, we should be able to have Mario and Paper Mario. But if we are going for like realistic thinking, Captain Toad is probably next in line for that.
Yeah. All right. So the next pick is from Pokemon Sun and Moon. If they do the trio, they bring Greninja back. If they bring Charizard back, it's only natural that they'd bring the next grass-type fully evolved starter. That is popular.
Decidueye.
This guy is open to a new moveset. He can fly, right? He has ghost-type moves, right?
And he also be... Oh, sorry.
What I consider the sickest Z move.
Oh, yeah, Sinister Arrow Raid. God, that'd be a sick Final Smash.
Right.
You know that will be his Final Smash, so...
And we also have potential, even if he doesn't, like, if he makes it, even just as an assist trophy, it would be a welcome addition. What I want
like a Pokeball, yeah.
I
mean, and Decidueye would...
DLC
and Decidueye would be the first character, to my knowledge at least, where his fighting style is literally archery.
Yeah.
And, like, that brings a new whole style of play. Like, it'd be like a new revamped keep away style, like compared to your Samus and Villager. Like this be I would go as far as saying next level keep away, but we would have to wait and see.
Yeah, but you know, they're having the Inklings from Splatoon already confirmed, right? And they're not close range at all.
Yeah,
unless they pull out their paintbrush.
So I think we'll definitely have like unique keep away options in this game. So Inklings and Decidueye would only make sense, right? So,
yeah, and like they kind of complement each other playstyle wise, I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at the bold picks. So what we just discussed were kind of like very obvious near to bold picks. Now these are.
Are we still doing like bold Nintendo picks first, or are we jumping into?
Let's go for the bold Nintendo picks first, and I'll guide us here. So, there's obviously Fire Emblem. So, let's talk Fire Emblem.
Yeah. See, every Fire Emblem game always has when it's like a new Fire Emblem game, obviously, and because they have Fire Emblem, they just showed the trailer, much like Metroid Prime 4. But you don't know the name of the title. nor anything. So I was thinking it would only make sense to have the new Fire Emblem character be the new
hero,
Smash
right?
character as
So
well.
theoretically, the new Robin or Corrin, right?
Yeah,
So another double adapting play style. Obviously, uh, it would satisfy the male and female crowd of who like to play different gendered
yeah.
protagonists,
See, the
right?
question is the new Fire Emblem character going to be another avatar, or are they going to
Have
go
a
back to
new
like past Fire Emblem games where like this
just
guy's the main character, like the Marth and Ike's,
my
and then you're
question
like,
was that's an entire prediction on its own with a different game, right? We have no clue.
yeah,
But I will say people do absolutely dig the relationship system present in that game,
yeah.
right?
So I
So
mean, so a lot of stuff can happen, and with a new Fire Emblem character, if that does happen, let's just say if all six of them come back from Smash Four, like the six Fire Emblem characters, that would be seven Fire Emblem reps,
and
and
that's
to most people, and probably to myself included, that's too many reps for Fire Emblem.
it's tough to
Which
say.
is why I was talking to Epic saying somebody's got to go. And originally I was like, okay, Lucina's got to go. But
She's
then the more I think about it, Lucina actually is a pretty now iconic Fire Emblem character. She's in
yeah,
Fire Emblem Warriors, in Fire Emblem Heroes.
she serves as an alt for Marth's play style,
Yeah.
anyways, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
So,
that Smash
so it
Four
led
they've
me
been
to
focusing a
the
lot on
most
female fighters.
controversial pick of this person getting cut, unfortunately. I mean, he still has a shot, but he probably will get cut. It's going to be Roy. The new Fire Emblem character will replace Roy.
Yeah, but let's not counter eggs before they hatch. You never know. We might not
Exactly.
even see half the cast come back.
And
Um,
that'll be another discussion in a bit. But that was my first bold Nintendo newcomer pick.
all right, and then let's talk. Well, we're still on the Nintendo. This is another one of your picks. This is your Animal Crossing pick.
Yep, Isabelle. Isabelle from the Animal Crossing game,
The
mainly
waifu.
New Leaf, I believe she debuted.
17.
She's she's too popular of a character. She's playable in the Mario Kart 8 game. She's getting important roles each game. Even that new Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, she plays a significant role in that too. So
That's
that is
def-
why I'm going with Isabelle, but it might not even happen either. So
yeah. Let's look what else what you got here. I think now we just have third parties from here on. Oh wait, you have one more.
one more,
This is your Nest pick.
the classic Nintendo pick, and that would be Takamaru. And I mean, Takamaru, to my knowledge, was supposed to be confirmed for Smash 4, but because Western audiences haven't heard of him, he was relegated to an assist trophy status. So I thought now that everybody should know who he is and played his game on the 3DS, translated and all, it would only make sense to have Takamaru as that old Nintendo classic rep for the newcomer aspect. So
All right, so those are your three picks. I'm gonna go with my most likely, and we'll talk some really outlandish picks first. Right,
sounds good.
these are in the new crowd, not like returning DLC. These are new ones.
Yeah, new ones. Yeah.
My boldest pick, and I think it's very likely. This is just purely based on the pattern of, hey, you have a character. Is there a female alt of him? Let's pick it, right? Wii Fit Trainer,
Yeah.
male and female alt. Robin, male and female alt. Villager, male and female alt, right? Well, what's
Yeah.
something third party new with the male and female alt? And I say that's the Avatar from Sonic Forces. And it's a super bold pick, right? But
It's also in a sense, I would say, a controversial pick too. If you're the Sonic fan base, it's a controversial pick because most people would want Tails to be next in line.
yeah.
But
Given the choices though between Tails and Avatar, who's been more active recently, right? Tails hasn't been playable for a very long time. Well, actually, not a very long time. What am I talking about? We have Tails and Knuckles and Sonic Mania, right? But he hasn't had a central role. Whereas the Avatar in Sonic Forces, Tails was very reliant on classic Sonic, and he was going through like a crisis situation during the game.
Yep.
And it presents an entirely different story. The Avatar virtually comes with his or her own soundtrack, which the soundtracks to that are amazing. It comes with,
I will say the soundtrack is going to make it into Smash 5. I can say with 100% confident.
Yeah.
But
Stages from that would come right back. Like I wouldn't mind Park Avenue or like Imperial Tower being a stage
yeah,
of the most memorable. Even like the really horrid water slide stage. I'm not even going to
yeah,
mention
no,
its name right, but I think Avatar opens up a lot of possibilities for alts options, and maybe if they're cool enough, they'll have like a transfer your memory option, and you can play
yeah,
your own avatar. My hopes are high for that one, but I know that's takes a lot of implementation for a third party, and Sonic Team would have to be all over doing that one.
yeah.
My other pick, and this one is only because of the recent direct, and that is Crash Bandicoot. He's not my
And I
personal
know
pick.
Epic does not want
Oh my!
crashing.
It's not that I don't want Crash. It's that it's just like I don't want a character just being put in for the reason it's just being put in because because he's an interesting pick, right? Like Crash's mold is like dash and run play style.
Yeah,
I personally it's one of my most hated protagonists. He's just bland, boring, and whatnot. But I know a lot of people would be all over that if Crash comes in
yeah.
with the
And
recent
believe it or not,
Crash trilogy.
believe it or not, he is pretty iconic. If you actually think about, because when the PlayStation first came out, people on the 64 camp had Mario for their platforming. For the Dreamcast, it was Sonic. For PlayStation, you went to Crash Bandicoot for platforming. So
Yeah. So it's a very, very tough pick, but
yeah,
typically the rule is you have to have them playable on Nintendo console, aka where the
yeah,
frick did Cloud come from?
yeah.
Until recently, right? So I'm throwing that
Yeah,
rule out the window.
so either you have to playable on a Nintendo console, or you have to have such rich history like Cloud, where yeah, your Sakurai looks at it and be like, yeah, he could be in the game because
Yeah.
he has the rich history. And whether people like it or not, Crash does have a rich history,
Hmm.
which
Okay.
which actually Crash is not in my bold pick. Crash actually, it's funny. I was telling Epic, Crash was not even in my list of newcomers originally until that Insane trilogy
Came
got
out.
announced for the Switch. So
So there's that possibility there that we can't
yeah,
ignore. The other one we'll hit up again. Another bold pick. Anything from Dark Souls since it's getting remaked for Switch. Um, I don't know the name of the main guy. I don't know if you have an avatar for that, but you could probably have a male or female in a knight helm, right? And
yeah,
you'd be fine,
yeah.
right? Like it doesn't have to be something complicated. It just has to be a general play style. And what better than a game where you get your butt royally handed to you over and over, and it's famous for that.
Just
Also,
imagine the epic like music
the
in their
music and the
stages,
stage.
like
I want his
like
taunt, if his or her, just to be praise the sun for the up
yes,
taunt.
that would be
I would just put
amazing.
my hands up in the air and be like, every freaking time I won.
Oh
And like the dash would be the somersault that makes people rage.
yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like if like they don't get a Dark Souls character, I wouldn't mind seeing like either a Dark Souls stage or like a random Dark Souls song in a random like stage.
Yeah, like same could be said about Rocket League, right? Like Rocket League has the
Yeah,
Nintendo
or
port.
like Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Oh God, just just some planes
And
with.
my brother's friend actually made this
Oh God.
like this bold prediction.
Okay,
He couldn't be
before
here,
you say
but
the prediction, we have to talk about this guy.
yeah, okay, give everyone the backstory of why his prediction might be scary.
All right, so his prediction was scary because he was like, "I want Iggy Koopa in the game," and we're like, "No way, not a chance." And you have no shot of him getting in. Like if they're putting someone, it's just gonna be Bowser Jr. and only Bowser Jr. And then the trailer came on, and then we see Bowser Jr. And then we seen all of the Koopalings as alts, and there was Iggy Koopa standing in the background. And this, we wouldn't have been as dumbfounded if this person wasn't making bold, more I'd say,
Exactly. Yeah.
almost idiotic predictions in the
Like out of
first
all
place.
the internet like character prediction videos I've watched,
Iggy Koopa.
nobody, and I repeat, nobody has said I want Iggy Koopa or any of the Koopalings playable. They've said Bowser Jr., but some have now even said, if not all, have not said they want Bowser Jr. in his Koopa Clown car
Yeah.
style. They want him with his paintbrush.
And then
So the
there's
fact that he was in his Koopa Clown car, and the fact that you got the Kooplings as the alt, I mean, good on him. Good on him. So, but this time for Smash Five,
his
his
bold
bold pick,
prediction.
and like
Oh my
if you think about it, it makes sense, but it's so bold, I don't want to believe it. And this might be pre-Smash 4 prediction added again, but he says he wants the Doom guy from Doom in
Oh
Smash
god.
5.
So the Doom guy, I don't know what to say about him. I like him as a character. I have nothing against him. It's just so far fetched. Like it was in a game that was notoriously known for being one of the most violent games of all time at its time, right?
Yeah.
Other than Mortal Kombat, it was up there. It was the first kind of like 3D shooter.
It really kind of paved the way for like shooter genre in general. It's the opening door for your future shooters to be like.
I definitely respect that. It's just like it's
Yeah.
so left field.
Yeah.
Speaking of left field,
I mean, Doom guy would get like G-rated so hard in Smash 5 it wouldn't be funny.
but so
Like,
did
granted-
Bayonetta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Bayonetta got G-rated pretty good, so I can see Doom guy getting G-rated, but it'd just be hilarious to see Doom guy fucking going
Just
with
have
his
a guy
Doom
walking
song.
around like a big, heavy-set
Yeah.
dude walking around with a gun, and like the final smash would be the BFG or something
Yeah,
really
no,
ridiculous.
But
Like
it'd be
that.
you think they would pull Solid Snake and Zero Suit Samus off screen, and then it'll cut to like the Doom picture, like of the guy like going "Rah, rah," or whatever, and like
Oh,
you just
God.
like do like a first person shooter of like
Smash characters.
the people on.
instead.
Yeah,
It'd be the first time you could shoot a Pikachu, but again, bullets, right? They were openly against that.
yeah.
All right.
See, like if they did do the bullets, the blood
Grenades.
cannot be coming out. It'd just be like Bayonetta guns, basically.
Yeah,
So
it's going to be hard to do the gun violence without getting rated teen, though. So
Yeah.
that's why it's so left field. Moving on. Speaking of left field, I made a segue, and then we kind of just dropped the segue.
yeah. No.
Steve
And then
from
for my
Minecraft.
third party predictions, I put Rayman for the Ubisoft rep.
Man, we are
Nintendo
not
and
communicating.
Ubisoft relationship being so good, and that Rayman leak where like the whole internet died and thought Rayman was confirmed.
Yeah,
I almost feel like Rayman has to be in Smash 5 now just to do its justice.
Yeah,
the leaks
Rayman.
or the fake leaks justice.
yeah.
But
Do-do-do-do.
another one I had, this was a bold one. This is a personal one. Simon Belmont from the Castlevania series.
Yep.
Just like like Konami, we might not even see a Konami ever again. That's include Bomberman, R.I.P. Bomberman as well. But
Yeah.
Simon Belmont would just be badass, and the fact that he would be, to my knowledge, maybe the second character, but like I think he'd be the first at the same time, the first character to implement more of the whip fighting style, even more than Zero Suit ever did. So
Yeah. Did you say Bomberman at all?
yeah, no, I had
Okay,
Bomberman too.
you
I
did
said
have it
Bomberman
on
was
there. Well, I'll just
it,
talk
even though it
about
was a
Bomberman.
Hudson Soft IP. I think Konami owns Bomberman, but it would be really awesome to see Bomberman.
It's got that classic appeal, right?
Yeah, and I mean, Bomberman has been. Fun fact: Bomberman has been in every Nintendo console,
True.
even the Virtual Boy Bomberman. So he plays a damn good role. So
Yeah. While I'm at it, as I tried alleviating to before, Steve from Minecraft. I said
Oh,
that-
yes.
I said that out loud on the mic, and then you.
if we want to
cut me
talk
off
about left field
completely.
predictions,
Steve from Minecraft is basically the general PC era, right? If
Yeah.
we're talking that bold pick that's going to get people to buy this game, and I'm not talking just people, Steve from Minecraft, not even just Steve, the game of Minecraft is so emboldened into everything education right now,
yep.
and
it's I think it's top 5 best selling video game of all time, ranking them to the likes of like Tetris and all that. So
yeah. So, like, given the choices, right, Steve from Minecraft would actually be a shocking choice. It would be the WTF pick in my mind, right? But to a
Yeah.
standard Nintendo fan, if, like, another kid sees, hey, I can play Steve in Smash, that would make the world to them, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, Switches would be sold out. We would have a Switch tryout again. And I
apparently
mean,
Japan's still going through that.
yeah. And if you had Steve, that's not gonna, even though it'd be awesome. And I mean, it would be 2006, 2007 again,
Yeah.
the same era where people are like, "I want Cloud and Smash Bros." And not happening. Steve was in that era,
Oh God.
and the fact that now, virtually 10 years later, if not longer, we're now saying, you know what, Steve might have a shot. And I kind of blame Cloud, but at the same time, you know what, I want these off the wall iconic third party characters if they're gonna add more iconic third party.
I agree. So we're at the half hour mark right now. We just finished up the new characters. At least that's all the ones I've had on my list.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's what I have too.
So let's talk about returning characters right here. So returning characters are characters that have already been present in a game. We might talk about ones that might get cut.
Yeah.
And
we'll start with the original Smash Bros. All 12 are making it.
Oh, that's definite. We have.
So let's go to Melee. Who from Melee is
the
for
question
Smash 5?
is like, are the Melee characters that beloved right now? Because they did return -2 that I can think of off the top of my head. They did return, right? We had Roy return. Roy's status right now is a little bit iffy.
Roy and Mewtwo. Mewtwo is not going anywhere, I think. Because, again, the game still kind of needs more villains.
He is, though, not seen in the silhouettes.
Yeah.
The silhouettes is the biggest gift. So the ones we know in the silhouettes are confirmed, like Bowser, Peach, and generic few. But he's an iffy pick. Right?
And Zelda. Zelda and Sheik. But those are given.
Mm-hmm. But
I'm thinking
Zelda,
I think like Ganondorf and Mewtwo do come back.
Okay. No, they're
and Falco. Like, those three come back for Melee.
Yeah. Hold up.
Some people want Ice Climbers to return. Yeah. Me, I'm all for Ice Climbers coming back. The question is, in out of dock mode, will Ice Climbers be like playable in out of dock mode? Because if they are, they're in. If not, they're not going to be in Smash 5, in my opinion.
Yeah. So with the Ice Climbers, most of the Melee picks, I kind of want to talk about some of the general questions I have with those first 12 first. Specifically Mario, we've seen him in the trailer. He does not have Cappy on.
No.
So that's a special one of note. So is Cappy an item that you can just possess and run in on?
I could see Cappy being more or less an assist trophy.
Like if you jump on someone and he plays for you and takes your turn or something stupid like that.
Pretty much, yeah. Like he becomes like a level 9 or a level 10 for you for like 15 seconds.
Yeah, with possession. Also, we could just say Mario might have instead of Flood, would have Cappy. And use it as like an alternate jump or like a way to cut people off. Because Cappy does have a mode where his eyes don't appear too, right?
Yeah. Like, it'd just be like the Hatterang toss. Like I could see them making Cappy like Link's boomerang, like as a moveset. Like, he's not possessing, but like he's hitting you, I guess. But unlike Link's boomerang where it comes back, before like Cappy would come back, like you could hold like the B button and he'll like
stay there
for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Would definitely make a good edge guarding move, like
oh god. That'd be insane. The other thing we saw was Link, and he's definitely the Breath of the Wild incarnation, right?
Yeah.
And
we were discussing, is his moveset going to get changed overall, like to a whole Breath of the Wild moveset, or is it just like Smash Bros. Finally embracing alternate costumes?
Who knows at this point? They've been going for the Twilight iteration because of the Gale Boomerang, right? For 2 games now. Would they change it, or would Breath of the Wild Link be a separate character?
See, that's another interesting thing. Do they it'll go back to like the newcomers. Do they call Legend Rap and say like Wild, like Champion Link or Wild Link?
Hey Kai, you cut out there for a second. Can you say that again?
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Like, do they cop out and say Champion Link is like a newcomer for the Zelda series, or like or is it just Link, but he's gonna have a completely different moveset? Is the question.
It's really tough to say. It could be a separate character. I kind of hope for the separate character option because, like, I would want to pull out a spear, like I do on Breath of the Wild, and a axe.
Yeah,
Right. At the same time, right?
it
You could
definitely
have
it definitely would almost implement like Robin's fight style,
like
but
the
with like
breakable
every
weapons,
weapon.
and then they
So
would just like regenerate over time, or he would find new
yeah,
ones. Who knows? We did see the others, Bowser and them. My question is, if Zelda returns, which she will, is she going to be the Breath of the Wild version, or is she going to be the Twilight version? It's another debate.
and if she does, where does that put Sheik? Like, does she just permanently stay as the Twilight
Yeah.
princess concept art,
Well, it's going to be tough,
or
right?
does Sheik just become, or does Sheik become Impa, where like they cut Sheik and add Impa, but Impa just pretty much gets all of Sheik's moves.
As well
So,
as others that are going to return.
oh,
Let's go
so we
into the
go.
returns.
Yeah, basically, so for Melee overall, I could if they're gonna cut characters, I could see Doctor Mario and Roy not coming back out of the whole Melee series, and potentially Ice Climbers if not if Out of Docomo does not work.
Yeah. For Dr. Mario, I can see him going and becoming an alt now due to the Odyssey costumes,
Yeah.
right? Because Dr. Mario is an Odyssey costume, so it looked fine. The
Yep.
Roy one, I think he's still beloved. I don't think they're going to get rid of him over Corrin or Robin.
Yeah.
It might be tough to do that one because he has history status, whereas
Yeah.
Roy,
And I mean, it's
well,
with
whereas
Fire Emblem,
Robin,
you're now in a.
a
Do we
trio
get?
of
We either get 6 or we're are we? Do we just say yeah? There's gonna be 7 reps. Deal with it.
well, the game
Because
could definitely handle more characters now,
yeah.
right?
I mean, do I want Roy cut? No, because I mean, Roy is his original lord. But granted, he does have virtually the same moveset as Lucina. Just the sword is different. So
Yeah.
in that sense, that makes him different enough. So unless like Lucina gets put into the Marth alt category, that's my only reason why I think Roy could get cut.
Yeah. It really depends, though. Roy is an iffy state. The other
Yeah.
iffy states, Bayonetta and Cloud. If Bayo returns, right, it's only
Mm-hmm.
because of Bayonetta 3, right?
Only reason, yeah,
She was well received, but she is also
yeah,
a highly complained character, right?
yeah,
I'm not letting that hold against it, though, because we had Meta Knight return, and he was absolutely complained about in Brawl when he
yeah.
went to
But he
Smash
got
4.
nerfed the shit out. Like he's still good in Smash 4, but he is like not as menacing as he was in. So if they do, like I said, if they Bayonetta does come back, they'll like nerf her where like she probably will still be good, but her aerial combos will either be extremely hard to pull off
Hmm.
or you can't do them anymore or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. They'll figure out a way.
You're cutting out
It'll just be
a
really
little.
tough.
So you are cutting out just a little, a little. So
Sorry.
just
Sorry. Hang on.
nothing you'd be worried about, though.
Alright. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Maybe that might be better. I can hear you.
Okay.
Now.
So what about Brawl people? Who gets cut from Brawl if you had to pick?
More like who returns from Brawl. Is Wolf
Yeah.
a chance again?
I feel like Wolf is a chance because again they want to implement that villain system probably like add more villains and Wolf would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Wolf.
And I mean I know people were outraged. Like it was the equivalent to when Mewtwo got cut from Brawl.
Yeah.
The outrage there.
But
Wolf is pretty much the new Mewtwo in a certain sense that he has to come back, but
yeah. As for
if he doesn't come back, I mean, it is what it is, but
the trio, returns,
I would love him to come back.
The trio returning: Sonic, Mega Man, Pac Man.
Yeah, no, those third party characters are coming back, and with Ryu is going to come back.
You think Ryu is?
It makes sense. He literally is the face of fighting games like Street Fighter. Whether you like it or not, he's the literal face of literal face of like fighting games. So it only makes sense to bring Ryu back.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, with that Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection, he kind of gets like a shoe in to return.
Yeah, that's true. Is that? Did they say the 30th collection is going on Switch?
Yes, they did, and I believe it is coming out in May.
Okay, so that is a definite possible return. Then, like, we could probably even see like an alt for Ken or something like that, or like,
Yep, and I mean, and if we do
colors.
get, and if we get like Street Fighter music, it'll only be from Alpha, Third Strike, and Street Fighter 2,
Yeah. Oh,
which
Alpha
I'm
Third
cool
Strike.
with because they got good music.
Those are just the online ones, though. The collection contains pretty much all of the fighters.
Yeah, but
So
I mean, they'll just take music from there. Like they won't take like. Well, actually, that's a lie. They could take Street Fighter 4 music because it was on the 3DS, but but we won't see Street Fighter 5 soundtracks
yeah.
in.
All right.
But the
So
question is, do they bring back Suzaki Castle, or does Ryu get like another?
they'd bring back Suzaki Castle. It's way too classic.
Yeah, no.
There's no reason to say like hi to like the boat stage or anything like that without
Yeah.
a gimmick happening. But I think we
So
have
yeah,
covered
no.
everything.
And then I was gonna say, other than that, for like brawl characters, honestly, I think they all justified returning.
Yeah.
They really do. So
There's no one I could say we could do without in Brawl
yeah,
or that one, right? Everyone wants to see their favorite hero return, and unfortunately, it's not up for us to say, "Hey, this person
yeah,
gets
no,
cut" or whatnot.
exactly.
I sincerely
Now
hope no
finally,
one gets
Smash
cut.
4. That's where it gets tricky. Which Smash 4 newcomer returns to Smash 5?
Well, I think most of them are. Like the only debatable ones are maybe Duck Hunt and
See, Duck Hunt has a case, because Duck Hunt would probably fall under the Game and Where's our WTF characters, right? So I will say a character that either gets cut or gets demoted is Dark Pit.
yeah, or
And
to
maybe
an
the
alt.
Bees. I think they might get rid of Bees this one.
Yeah, that's an interesting concept too, right? But it depends on how much they made on DLC for that stuff, right? Because Mii's have been aren't Mii's on the Switch? No, they're not. Huh. Well,
Yeah, no, because the Mii's were more a Wii and a Wii U thing, right?
yeah, but nothing saying no one
And
can
like,
make
and to my knowledge, Mii's haven't been in any like Switch games. Like the only thing you could do with your Mii is either play him on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or just have like a random Mii
yeah.
like profile picture on your Switch. So like the Mii's are like demoted, in other words. So
I see what you're saying. Well, I think we have taken a lot of time here. I think we should call it.
I think so.
Yeah.
So. But
So,
so basically, so my overall file prediction is like the game will have 64 characters, DLC included. It might start off with like maybe 58 characters,
yeah,
but then like characters will just be added as DLC. So
something around that area. For me, it's too early to say because it's a lot of assumption that characters are coming back, and 64 characters is a lot of time
yeah,
to put in.
and I mean, and like I said, I imagine 2.5 years, like a good portion was probably to port characters more or less.
Yeah,
Because like they're gonna use if they are probably gonna use the Smash 4 engine, but like tweak it a bit if that makes sense.
it's going to be hard to tweak things though. Unfortunately, I think the Smash 4 engine is looking very permanent with things that are in it. Right
Like-
there, there hasn't
Like
been
I guess what I
overt
mean by
complaints.
that is like they might fix like rage, like the rage mechanic. Because like rage, from a competitive aspect, screws characters over, right? Or screws people over, right?
Yeah,
So they might tweak rage a bit, where like you only get rage when you're at 150, basically,
makes sense.
instead of at like 60%, right?
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Yeah, the rage mechanic. They're going to keep footstools and jab locks.
Yeah.
I think a lot of things are going to stay the same as much as
Yeah,
Anything is
I think
concerned.
overall they'll just fix like the characters they port, like they'll just tweak them more and probably fix the rage mechanic. Other than that, the whole like Smash 4 system, like the DI, like the whole competitive aspect will stay, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I think they really got it right with the system, as much as people like to
Yeah.
disagree with it, because there's never going to be a perfect system after it.
Yeah, no.
Right.
It definitely is better than the Brawl and Melee
Yeah.
and even original N64 version. And I know people are going to shit on me for that now, but I don't care.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're at 45 minutes, so I think we're going to call this a 45-minute video.
Sounds good.
I'd
Basically, we'll wait till E3 because I guarantee they'll show more of that game, and we'll see if they announce the right newcomers.
Yeah. Well,
This is Big KO.
And this is abskEPiC, and we're sorry.
We're
if
signing
there's some-
off,
we're
and I
sorry-
mean, and who knows if you guys like this, we might do more random discussion videos.
yeah, hopefully
if
with better
not-
audio though. Like the audio kind of
Yeah, we'll have better audio. Like I guess how to put this. This is just the pilot episode. We just kind of wanted to do a Smash prediction
All right.
video.
We will see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for listening. If you're listening up to this point.
Remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe to abskEPiC.
Yeah. All right. See you later.
Yep.
Bye.